And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is going over who I think is the best card at every position in Madden 25.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILLA checkout for 5% off your order.
Now today, of course, we are going to be starting off at quarterback, and quarterback for me is going to go ahead and be Bo Nix. I think there's some debate here. I think Jaden Daniels, Mike Vick, Josh Allen, even the Kurt Benkert do all deserve honorable mentions. For me, I just think Bo Nix gets the most fun ability stack, and I just really like the truzz on him. Being able to run around with your quarterback, I think, is a lot of fun, and he could also just get an insane stack. Like, look at this right here: truzz, backyard quarterback, gunslinger, the conductor, and of course the gift wrap, just as a base stack for 2 AP. This is absolutely nuts. I think if you don't like this card, you probably don't like his release. Now at running back right here, I am going to go ahead and have the green Marcus Allen right here, because we just have so much AP to spend. It's like, why not run the angry runs on Marcus Allen, right? So we can go ahead and run 4 AP right here, and of course he's going to be up to 97 speed, 95 acceleration, but the big thing is getting the angry runs that starts on and stays on for 4 AP. Gonna break a lot of tackles. There are a lot of defenders starting to get that secure tackler with a ton of zone knockouts for 0 AP, but I think Marcus Allen definitely deserves to be mentioned right here. I think other running backs, Saquon Barkley and also Doug Martin as well, that would probably be my S tier running back. At fullback right here, I'm gonna have William Perry. I don't even hate to take that you still love this card being your starting running back. I mean, he's 6'2", 335, going to run through people, 95 speed as well, and like literally just, he plays amazing. Him, Tavondre Sweat, Vita Vea are all cards that I really do like, especially if you like the air truck at all. Now receiver right here, this is where we start to get some expensive cards like Christian Watson. Objectively speaking, best receiver in the game, 6'4", could be up to 99 speed, and his ability stack is pretty nuts. I mean, he gets the acrobat and he gets the leapfrog just built on, and then on top of that, I mean, you can run double me for 1, which I do like to get. You could run red zone threat for 0, you could run jukebox for 0, you could run the short end for like 1 if you did want to. Like, ton of AP to spend right here. You don't have to spend 2 AP on him. It's just, again, we have a lot of AP because of Bo Nix's insane stack. Now wide receiver 2 right here, I'm gonna of course have Randy Moss. Again, I know he's expensive, 6'4", 98 speed, and of course for Randy Moss's abilities right here, human joystick and also red zone threat for 0, love that. And he can also get the short and elite for 1 AP as well, so that's the stack I'd run on Randy Moss. Wide receiver 3, the rank rewards haven't been out, and I don't think Calvin is going to be 10 mil once everyone actually gets their rank rewards. If he stays 10 mil, he's obviously never going to be worth this price. We're just going to go AJ Green, okay? AJ Green, 6'4", big body, 97 speed. You're not missing that much like that you have with Calvin. You can run mid in, mid out. I like AJ Green, and if we're excluding Calvin because not everyone has them, AJ Green would be my wide receiver 3. I think some honorable mentions as well, like the rookie wide receivers, Reggie Wayne, Devontae Smith, Dion. Really, like, I feel like wide receiver 3 is dependent on your theme team. Now let's go to tight end right here. We're at tight end. I am gonna have Combine Evan Ingram, 6'3", 240. I feel like he's just the perfect player model for just the receiving game at tight end, and also this time again, abilities are pretty crazy. Acrobat and leapfrog already baked on for 0. On top of that, in tier 2 right here, he can go ahead and get matchup nightmare for 0. That's already ridiculous for the tight end. As well, jukebox, he can get mid elite for 0, and then you can rock the tank for 1, which I don't hate, or just the red zone threat for 0. And then yeah, this is again insane ability stack on Evan Ingram. Now let's go to offensive lineman right here. We're at left tackle, we are gonna have Chris Hinton, and offensive lineman, it's all about abilities, man. It's pretty much been all about abilities so far. The edge threat, the all day for 0, and of course you can rock the omniscient for 1 as well. Insane ability stack on him. Left guard, I'm playing someone out of position because this card definitely deserves to be mentioned in the video. Bill Fralick, again, just gets a pretty insane ability stack where we can go like post up and all day, and then on top of that we can go secure protector for 1, which you probably want on basically all your offensive linemen. Center gonna be Kevin Mawai for me, and Kevin Mawai all day, and also I do like the post up on the center. And of course this is another card that does get the pass protector for 1. Run protector, pass protector, really depends. Do you want to run the ball? Do you want to pass the ball? Right guard right here, we're gonna have Kyle Long, of course, and Kyle Long's ability stack is nuts. He gets full me once, he gets polar elite, he gets pass protector for 0. Then on top of that, you can run the run protector for 0, and you can also run post up for 0. So 0 AP offensive lineman right here, and in and out to offensive line right here, I did go with Jack Conklin right here. And Jack Conklin, which he can get the all day for 0, and he can also get pass protected for 1. And yeah, this pretty insane ability setup right here on the offense side of the ball. And we have pass protectors everywhere, or secure protector, edge protector, same thing. You're trying to count the D lineman, right? So that's why we built the O line how we did. And yeah, this is what the offense side of the ball is looking like. Let's go to defense, where I think the best free safety in the game is, of course, Malcolm Jenkins. Again, the price point, I know it's insane, but objectively, again, I think he's the best free safety. And for his abilities, jukebox for 0 and flat zone for 0, which is already kind of nuts. I think the reinforcement for 1's really nice because that's going to give you every single knockout. Now all you need is mid zone for 0. Now reinforcement plus mid zone, this is basically universal at that point, besides man coverage, because you could go the 1 step ahead as well if you did want to for man coverage. But again, this is basically universal. So we can go secure tackler and just look around for 0 APs on him. Like we could throw, you know what, we can throw lurker on him for 0, because why not? You know, we could do that. And at the same time too, pick artist for 0. Cool. So yeah, pretty insane stack for 1 AP on Malcolm Jenkins, basically a universal coverage player right here. Strong safety for me. This is where it gets weak, and like I would probably play a corner right here, but Ken Houston, 6'3", 96 speed, good man, good zone. But if you want to keep everyone in position, the only out of position player we covered today was, of course, the offensive line, but I think it makes sense why we did that. And for him, we would rock the deep end, and we'd also rock the pick artist for 0, and then we'd rock the mid zone for 1 as well. So mid zone, pick artist, deep end, pretty nice stack on Ken Houston. Now let's go to corner, where corner I think is pretty ridiculous. At CB1, I think this is an end game card right here. Patrick Peterson, 6'1", 97 speed, 96 acceleration, great man, great zone, great press. And again, sound like a broken record, but ridiculous ability stack once again. We can go ahead and rock the flat zone right here for 0. We can rock the pick artist right here for 0, and then we could go secure tackler, deep out, mid zone, 0 AP. This stack for 0, again, insane. He's like an in-game out. Like, what else do you need on the outside corner? It's insane. CB2 for me is going to go ahead and be Jalen Ramsey, of course. Dolphins, great. 6'1", 97 speed, 96 acceleration, great man, zone, and press. And of course, abilities on Ramsey this time. You actually like don't need a lot on him. Like in this bucket, we could go Stonewall. In this bucket right here, we can go pick artist, and like pick whatever KO you want right here. We could go secure tackler, and we can also go universal coverage for 3. I'm more than willing to spend 3 AP for universal. Again, every knockout in man or zone, and also reaction time. I love that. And then at CB3 right here, I'm also gonna have Deion Sanders for the same reason. I like Jalen Ramsey. He could be up to 97 speed, 96 man, 94 zone. The press is weak, but in a zone-based defense, again, getting universal coverage for 3 AP and pick artist for 0, really all you need on the corner. I still love this Deion card, so he's gonna be my CB3. Now let's round out the front 7 right here, where right outside linebacker, we're gonna have Amari Barno, of course. Ridiculous card. You can get him up to 99 speed really easily. Great finesse moves as well. And again, let's just take a look at the abilities you can get. Like in this bucket right here, you can run like literally whatever you want on him. Like we can go BOGO, try to boost the pass rush a little bit more. He can get lurker for 0. Then he can get edge threat for 0. He can get double or nothing for 0. He can get speedster, lurk artist, relentless for 1. We'll just rock the 0 AP stack, and then we don't even really need lurker. We can just go like tip drill or something. I don't know. We're just running out of things to run on him at that point. So yeah, pretty ridiculous stack for 0 AP. Once again, one of the best edge rushers in the game. At left outside linebacker, I did just go ahead and go DeMarcus Ware, because I was like, you know, the value of getting unstoppable force, I get it. I didn't love this position. You could go more of a coverage player, but I went DeMarcus Ware, and again, I could see you going somewhere else, but DeMarcus Ware is still really good. Lurker, defensive rally for 0 if you didn't want to spend AP, or he can get unstoppable force if you want to try to fit in that AP, which right now we could fit in unstoppable force for sure. Really up to you if you do want to run it. At middle linebacker, we are going to have Ray Nitschke right here. I think middle linebacker 1 and 2, it's a toss-up for who you think is which, but I think these are the 2 best middle linebackers. Mid zone for 0, and also lurk artist for 0 on Ray Nitschke. We have covered this card a ton. At middle linebacker 2, I'm going to go and have Brian Urlacher, of course. And Brian Urlacher, this time he doesn't get mid zone lurk artist for 0, but he gets so many 0 AP abilities. Like this one right here, we can go like flat zone for 0 if you did want to. We could rock the mid zone knockout for 1, and then we can rock the secure tackler for 0. We can rock the avalanche for 1. I think you kind of want to run for sure. And then in this bucket right here, we can go Enforcer Supreme as well. So this is 2 AP on Urlacher. Yeah, I think the value of Ray Nitschke over Brian Urlacher is the fact that you don't need to spend AP to make him like elite. Brian Urlacher is still great too. Again, you have so much AP, it's not really bad to spend AP on Brian Urlacher. Now let's go to the defensive line right here. We're at left end. I'm not going to go Danielle Hunter. I'm still going to have George Karlaftis. And Karlaftis, again, he can get that unstoppable force if you do want to run it. If not, I just recommend the edge threat and also the double or nothing for 1 AP. Think that's a great ability stack right there. But another potential unstoppable force player at right in for me, I went with Nolan Smith still. I was between JPP and also Nolan Smith. I just went Nolan Smith ever so slightly. Again, your two edge rushers though are Amari Bono and George Karlaftis. Maybe you want to play Nolan Smith the DT. I don't hate that. And this card just gets like a secure tackler for 0. He's all right. Like nothing crazy with Nolan Smith. DT though, DT1, Don Terry Poe. Pretty insane card again. If you haven't noticed, these combine cards are pretty crazy. So in this bucket gets like so much stuff for 0 AP. We could go like unpredictable, secure tackler, whatever. Like you could really run whatever you want. We could go potentially inside stuff, interior threat, and also secure tackler for 0 AP. That's pretty nuts. Top of that, you can run a double or nothing for 1 if you did want to. Why not? I mean, we have the AP for it. And then tier 2, again, like we could go unpredictable, we could go run stopper. Just make sure to choose a 0 AP ability right here. That's all I recommend. And DT2 for me is going to go ahead and be Chris Jones, of course. And Chris Jones this time does get the El Toro for 0, which I like, and he can also get that double or nothing for 1 AP. So yeah, this is what the defensive side of the ball is looking like for me. Let's go to special teams right here, ending off the team with kicker and punter. We're gonna have Justin Tucker, kicker, highest kick power, and then also punter Tom Brady. And yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the best card at every position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it today though, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.